Season 9, Stage 2 of CR6 has come to a close, and as CR6 approaches the big 10-season milestone, it's essential to talk about some of the finer details from this past semester of play. Starting with Premier Part 1, we see Akron Varsity and TOSU Scarlet take their usual thrones at the top of Group A and Group B respectively. However, TOSU's dominance was contested via UGA Black and SJSU taking games off the Buckeyes. Akron, on the other hand, didn't break a sweat as they went through Part 1 with a flawless 7-0 record. Part 2 was business as usual for the Zips as they continued with another flawless streak in Group A. However, there was a slight shift in Group B as UGA Black rose in the ranking to sit tied with TOSU Scarlet in terms of points. With Cincinnati Red and UMBC's promotion to Premier, the Eastern Open Conference has seen a bit of a power vacuum open up in the standings since last semester. RIT Orange, IUP Crimson, App State A, UTK, and PSU Blue all fall from the top 10, and in their place arrives Vespa, Seneca, IUPUI, BAMA Crimson, Cincinnati Black, UCF Academy, and McGill. Butler, true to their name, got that dog in them as they topped the East Open leaderboard with a flawless 7-0 regular season. Just like with the Eastern Conference, SJSU and Utah Black's Premier promotion has opened the floodgates for pretty significant changes in the West Central Open Conference hierarchy. North Dakota and STMU Varsity fall from the top 10 to make room for Texas Tech A, NIU Red, CSU Fullerton, SHSU, and GCU Black. UC Davis drops from that top spot, leaving it prime for Oklahoma as they finish the regular season with a 6-1 record. The playoffs saw some notable results from CSU Fullerton, carrying their Columbus momentum as they take a W over Columbia 2-1 in the round of 32, and a valiant effort against North Texas A in the round of 16. Also in the round of 32, UCF Knights, TAMU Maroon, and GCU Purple all suffered a bit of a scare as they went 2-1 against BAMA Crimson, NIU Red, and SHSU respectively. The bracket saw a major shakeup when both Akron and OSU Scarlet were eliminated by UGA Black and UMBC. UGA's upset delivered Akron their first loss of the season while also securing the Bulldogs' ticket to the finals. And after dethroning the previous stage's champs and a well-fought match against TAMU Maroon, the stage was set: UGA Black versus UMBC, a matchup some say could feed entire generations. Map 1 of the BO5 took us to Chalet, where the affair was relatively attacker-sided. UGA secured an initial 4-2 split, but UMBC responded with a 4-2 of their own to push the first map into overtime. An early man advantage put Georgia in a powerful position to seal the deal in the last round of Chalet. However, tragedy would strike for UGA as an overcommitment to the roam and over-aggressiveness on their basement defense would assist in giving UMBC an easy gap to exploit. The 1v4 ended up being too tall a task for the Bulldogs, giving UMBC the first map in the best-of-5 final. Map 2 Oregon saw the Georgian squad reaching deep into their bag of tricks, as their reliable Monty pick proved lackluster at best against a UMBC with momentum. However, all UMBC would get was 4 rounds, as the Bulldogs quickly picked themselves back up to close Map 2 Oregon out 7-4, tying the series 1-1. Map 3 Border was an excellent start for UGA as they went up 2-0 uncontested. However, after a UMBC timeout in round 3, the table started to turn as UMBC would win 4 straight rounds thanks to some heroic plays. Georgia's side couldn't put up much resistance on their defense, giving UMBC Border 7-4 and putting them on the back foot once again, sitting 1-2 in the series. Map 4 Skyscraper looked to repeat the same back-and-forth pattern of the series so far, with Georgia taking a dominant 5-1 lead on their defense half to put UMBC's backs against the wall. But in classic Skyscraper fashion, it all starts to crumble on the attack. UMBC was piecing together an impressive comeback and almost forced overtime if it wasn't for a heroic last-second clutch to secure UGA's second map in the series to tie the BO5 up to 2-2. Pure dominance on Night Haven Labs, as the Bulldogs would put up a nearly impenetrable defense that UMBC couldn't get past to post up a 5-1 leading half on the final map of the series. Similar shades to Skyscraper, where UMBC still had some gas left in the tank to fight back when it came time to defend. However, UGA's advantage was too tall an obstacle to overcome, and UGA would end up closing Night Haven 7-4 to win the series and cement its place in CR6 history. Your CR6 CR6 Season 9 Stage 2 champions are Juan de Swan, Mivis, Bonzin, HBT, and Noodles. What were your thoughts on this stage of CR6? Let us know in the comments down below and follow College Esports News for more Rainbow Six collegiate content.